Hi Draw So Cuties, Winnie here. Today we're going to draw Inosuke from Demon Slayer. So let's get started. To draw this very cool Demon Slayer, let's first start by drawing his face. So I'm going to come right here and we're going to be drawing the bottom of a U, but I'm going to make it a little bit more angular. So I'll come in here with a little angle, come right across as if you're just drawing your basic bottom of a U. By 2 angles, and then about right here I'm going to come in a little bit sharper and connect right here at the bottom and make it a little bit more angular and sharper there. So just slightly right there. Then let's come back to where we started, and right on the edge I'm going to draw a circle for his eyes. And do the same thing on the other side, about right here, and draw another circle. So now that my circle's in, let's make them draw so cute eyes. So come in here with 2 small circles for highlights, and a curved line at the bottom, and shade in the top. And lines at the bottom, and same thing over here. So now that we have that in, I'm going to come over the eye and I'm just going to draw a curve right over it, just to anchor it. Bit more, and same thing here, just right over the eye. And then I'm going to come out here on the side and just add some lashes to spruce up the eye. So maybe just like 3, because he does have really pretty eyes, right? There. And then at the bottom as well, and here. Okay, so now that we have that, let's come in between and give him a sweet little smile and cap it off. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and draw his amazing hair. So I'm going to start with the center strands that come in between his eyes. So let's come right here, and on the center area, I'm going to draw 1 strand that comes this way, and then another one right here goes out this way. So we just want to make sure we create these 2 main strands, the most important ones. Then I'm just going to bring this up, and same thing here. Okay, so then let's bring this out, and over his eye we're going to start to create more strands. So let's say about right here, I'm going to put 1, comes close to his eye, and 1 about here, and 1 more right here to where we started and out. So let's do the same thing here. Bring this out, and then right here add another strand, come out, and 1 more, just like the other side, right over his eye. Trying to make sense of all this. Let's see here. Okay, so sorry for the sketchy lines, but I just want to get these strands in and make sure they're in. And then from there, whatever space I have left, let's say about right here, I'm just going to add in his brows. So I'm just going to thicken it up and give it a little arc, whatever space I have left. And same thing here. Just an indication of it there. Okay, so then now that we have that, we're going to come to the center, about right here, nice and high. And I'm just going to go about right here, just add a little curve right on top. Then I'll come up with another curve right here and here, the top of his head. And I'm going to taper this down at an angle, come down a little bit, and then poof it up to connect. Right back. So same thing here. Taper it in a little bit and then poof it out. And connect to create that shape right there for the top of his head. So you can put in these strands, fix these strands a little bit better. Maybe I should have brought this one out a little bit more. You can fix your strands definitely much easier if you're using a pencil, so definitely do that. There. Okay, so then now that we have that, let's you know what, let's work on the rest of his hair later. Let's draw his amazing body first. So let's come right here, and this is the first that draws so cute. I'm going to be drawing muscles. So let's come give him a thick neck. I'm going to come down, I'm going to curve it out for some wide shoulders. Same thing here, curve out. Nice and strong and round there. So then from there, I'm going to, let's see here, about in this area, I'll just give myself a point. So let's say about right here and here. In the center, I'm going to come down a slight angle. There, and then let's see, let's bring this, give it a little angle out, just a tiny bit. Right there. So this is his chest area that we're working with. Then from there, I'm going to draw that little wrap that he has around his body. So let's come out right here. I'm going to pop this out, and then in this area, I'm just going to zigzag my way across. So pop this out and just zigzag my way across. Right there. And then I'm going to bring this down, and as I come down, just going to zigzag all the way down to say about right there, and then I'll bring it in. So I'll bring it into about the center, so say about right here, give myself a point. Right there, and then do the same thing on the other side. There, so I've created this little wrap that he has, and then let's come to the center, so say about right here, and I'm going to draw in 2 angle lines. So we're going to start his legs, and these are his pants, are nice and poofy. Just draw that shape, and then we're going to come out about right here. And I'm going to bring this in. Bring his poofy pants. Right there. And same thing here. So about right here. Poof it out and bring it in. And now that I'm looking at my camera, I'm going to shorten this. I should have come and tapered this in a little bit more. It's poofed out a little too much. Okay, so then from there, let's work on the legs. So I'm going to bring this in. And about right there, I'm going to go ahead and connect. So now that we have this part in, let's continue this at an angle right here. We're going to continue down. So right here, where you cut it off, we're going to come out with this little detail. Just connect, come down another layer, and we'll just do 3 layers. And 1 more. It gets a little bit thinner. And then we're going to come down and then flare out for his feet and connect at the bottom. There. And then for some details, it's let's give it a sole, sole at the bottom, and then right here, I'm going to break it apart where his toes are, and then zigzag up. And then just some more details right here. And 2 little curves for some toes. And then so same thing over here. Just go ahead and connect right there, and we're going to do the same thing. layer. And once again, come down and out. And make sure I'm at the same level, but right here. And connect. Sole, and then right here separated and zigzag. And 2 little curves right there. Okay, so then we can come back in here and just draw some details since we're down here. Some crease lines, maybe you can add one here that comes in just to give these pants some volume. Right there, and then now for his muscles. So let's work on this arm first. So I'm going to have his fists kind of in this area right here. So let's draw this curve first. We're going to make sure we curve this right in. Come back right here where his armpits are. We're going to come out with a curve. Continue this down right here. And then about right here, I'm going to curve it out a little bit and in. And then pop this out a little bit so we know it's muscle and in. So just creating these 2 breaks to put in the muscles. And then as we come down here, we're going to come out, wobble for the fist, and connect. And a little curve right there. Okay, so same thing on this side. We're going to go ahead and curve out just like the other side. So about right here. Make sure to give it that little bump right here. And then come down. And then we're going to separate it out. So go out again, and then down to about right here, just like the other side. Getting thinner, and then once again, same thing. Wobble right here. And then for his hands, and connect. The little line right there. And then for some details to make it extra muscular, come right here. And we're just gonna do this really lightly. 2 lines about right here. And then the center line for his chest. So about right here, I'm going to break it up. Bring it up. Right there, very important part. And then let's continue this straight down the center. And then right here, we're going to draw some abs. So just draw some curves, whatever space you have left. There. So hopefully that makes him look a little more muscular. And then for some details in here, you can just here and there just add some zigzags to give this wrap hair some texture. Okay, so then now that we have that, finally let's finish his hair. We're going to come right here, we're going to work on that one strand. So let's come right here on this side. We're going to come down with a curve, bring it really down to his shoulders and connect. And then right here, just add a little curve for some indication of his ear. And then we're going to finish off his hair right here. And here as well. So we're just going to taper it in. And same thing here. So right here, we're going to do the same thing. Bring it down, connect with a little space right here. Just drop indication of his ear. Come down, zigzag and taper it in. And then you can add some strands here to finish it off. So that's pretty much it for my drawing of Inosuke with his face. But I know a lot of you also want his mask. So I thought that was very important to draw. And thank goodness it's not too complicated. So I'll just do that right here in case you want that. So let's start right here. We're going to start with these eyes. So I'm going to come right here. Do that really quickly. I just felt this was very important to do. I know I did a poll and most of you picked that you wanted me to draw his face, but I know a lot of you also wanted me to draw the mask. So I'm just going to put a little eye right there and 2 curves around it. And we're going to come right across from this point right here, about say here. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So let's go up, about right there. And once again, come in here. We're just going to do the same thing. Little curve right there. Then for the snout area, right in between the eyes, we're going to draw a curve. Then we're going to bring it down, flare it out, and about right here, we're going to bring it in. And then connect at the bottom, wobble in to center and out. Then for the nostrils, I'm going to come out right here and here as well to draw the nostrils. There, kind of went in a little too much. Okay, so then from there we're going to have to draw his tusk. So I'm going to come right next to the nostrils and pop out these 2 tusks with a curve. Bring out this curve right here. So now that we have the main details in, I'm going to come up nice and high. So let's say about right here. Give myself a point. And from here, I'm just going to draw some zigzag for some fur. I'm going to bring it down right over his eyes, right there. And I'll start his ears about right here. So I'm going to come out with a curve and in. So let's work on this side. So about right there, we'll start to flare it out. Just do the same thing on this side. Curve out, come in, about right there, and then start to flare it out. About right there. So for some details, you can come in here, just zigzag and out. Zigzag and out. And so let's finish up his face. So we're just going to draw a bunch of zigzags that come right back down to here, nice and shallow at the bottom. So I'm just going to flare this out and then taper it in. So let's bring this up. Okay, so then we come down here towards the center. And then let's do the same thing here. So we just want to make sure it flares out here, and then now we can just go ahead and taper it in. There. So that's pretty much it. So, and then we're going to draw some details to make it more detailed. We're going to come right here. Draw a center line, and about right here I'm going to draw this curve right over the eye to define the look a little bit more, right? And then underneath the eye as well, and even on top of the nose if you like. Just to give it more definition. And then I'll come in here and just put in these lines right here to continue these strands. Give it a little bit more detail, and that is pretty much it. I really hope you love these two versions of Inosuke here from Demon Slayer, and I helped you draw him fun and easy, and that I didn't overcomplicate it too much. Thanks so much for watching, and if you loved how it turned out and I helped you, please make sure to give me a like and subscribe, of course, and turn on your notification bell so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos.